Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. So here we are with our session number 6 for our batch 2. In our Quranic Arabic grammar, inshallah. And I'm going to start with a quick recap of the concepts that we have previously covered in our previous 5 sessions. So we were learning about numbers. And in Arabic, how many types of numbers are there? There are 3 types of numbers. Barakallahu fikum. And when it comes to the types of number, they are singular, dual, and plural. When it comes to plural, the plural is 3 and more, right? 3 and more. If I ask you, my dear students, how will you determine that your word is a dual? How will you know what are you going to look for at the end of the word if a word is a dual? Okay, yes, you are going to look at the end and you are going to look for alif noon and ya noon. Alif noon and ya noon, not waw noon. Tahmina, alif noon, ya noon. Alif noon, ya noon, right? When it comes to your dual, you are going to look for alif noon and ya noon, okay? So now, I'm going to show you a word and you are going to tell me if it is a dual or not. Bihusbanin. Bihusbanin. Can this word be a dual? When you have been saying ani, aini, did you ever tell me that there was anin? Was it ever anin? It was never ending with a tanween. So this word, though has, if you know, it has a, alif and noon. It has alif and noon, but you have to focus on the haraka of the noon. For a dual, what should be the haraka of the noon? It has to have a kasra, but it is it a tanween or is it a without a tanween? It is supposed to be, for a dual, the word is supposed to be without tanween, right? There is no tanween when you are telling me ani, aini. Is there any anin? Did I ever say that your dual is going to have anin ending? No tanween, right? Is this clear to all of you? If it was ani, you can consider, you can start thinking about that. Okay, now let me show you another word. Fil mizani. Fil mizani. Is this a dual? Very well done. It is not a dual. It is not a dual. Your dual alif noon must be after the third root letter. Mizan has root letter waw, zai, noon. Waw got changed into ya here, zai is there, and this is the third root letter noon. So this ani is not representative of a dual word. This is again, remember the hadith of beloved prophet that I have taught you, right? That al-mizani, al-lisani, rahmani, right? Kalimatani, khafifatani al-lisani, sakilatani al-mizani. That hadith, subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanallahi al-azim. And indeed, but in that, from that hadith, this word was in that hadith too. So this is not going to be a dual. Okay, now let's look at another one. Now, okay. Al-mashriqaini. Kaini. Al-mashriqaini. Can this be a dual? And you are all right. It is a dual. So what is there in this word that help you determine that this was a dual word? What are the 2 letters? Yanu, Yanun. And I have been emphasizing, and I'm going to repeat myself here again. Sometimes the noon may not be there. And you still have to be able, you should be able to recognize your word without a noon there, okay? If your word has a ya noon, but sometimes the noon may not be there. By just presence of ya, learn to determine the number of your word as well. Okay, and we are going to practice it just like we are doing it right now. So al mashriqaini. Can anyone tell me the type of ya that is present in this dual and the ya that is present in every dual? The type of ya that is present in a dual is ya lean, and that means the ya is going to be with a sukoon, and a letter before ya is going to be carrying a letter before ya carries a fatha, right? Easy, okay, right? Preceded by a fatha. The ya, which is sakina, preceded by a fatha, is called ya lean, and the ya that is there in a dual is the type of ya in a dual is ya lean, right? Okay. Now let me show you another one. Al-Maghribaini. Al-Maghribaini. Same. So there are two Maghribs and the two Mashriqs being discussed here. Everyone, right? And you have been able to recognize it by the presence of Yanun, Yanun, Yanun. And again, let me remind you all, sometimes it may be only ya there, and I still would like you to recognize your word. Okay. Now, another one. Al-Bahraini. Maraj al-Bahraini. Al-Bahraini. How many oceans? There are two seas being talked about. Two oceans or two seas are being talked about. So your Surah Ar-Rahman has lots of examples. And Alhamdulillah, you are able to, I hope everyone is able to recognize their duals by the Yanun ending. Alhamdulillah. Let me show you, let me take you to now another one. Okay. Okay. Al-Jannataini. Al-Jannataini. So it is again a dual, and the Yanun is there that is helping you. And the type of Ya, again and again, I will re-emphasize the type of Ya in a dual is going to be Ya lean. Ya lean. You will see a Ya sakin that has a letter before it, which is carrying a fatha. Now look at this word. Zawjani. Zawjani. It is a dual. Rabia is saying this is a dual. Okay. How did you recognize that your word was a dual? There is an alif noon there, which is in addition to the three root letters zai, waw, jim. Right? Everyone with me so far? Everyone is able to recognize this? Now tell me, now give me the number of this word ainani. Ainani. There are two springs. There are two springs that are going to be yours if you do something good and you are fearful of the position of your Rabb and you are always fearing your Rabb. Everything you do it, but how your Rabb has told you, you will be the owner of these two springs that are flowing in and waiting for you. Okay. So, and the sign of dual, in this word is alif noon. Alif noon, right? Ani, now tell me the number of gardens that are awaiting for me and you, inshallah. Jannatani. There are two, right? Everyone? Okay. Qasiratu. Qasiratu. Is it a dual or a plural? Now, yes. If you're asking, Jannatani can be Jannataini, and we did cover this al Jannataini. If that is your question, yes, it can be Yanu with Yanun ending, and this still it is going to be denoting your dual. When it is alif noon and yanun, jannatani, jannataini, both are denoting dual words. The yanun is a sign of dual in al jannataini, and in jannatani, alif noon is a sign of dual. Okay. Now, qasiratu, is it a broken plural or is it a sound plural? Ratu, atu, atu, or atun. Just think of it as atun. If it is an atun ending, let's go back and see how did we learn it and how can we so easily forget about it. So it was just like, muslimatun, qasiratun, qanitatin, qasiratun. Isn't it atun, atin? And we did discuss in our last session, sometimes the tanween may not be there. It may be just carrying one haraka. Okay, keep that in mind. No worries, no worries. Okay, and we are all. That is why I'm bringing these reviews with you as well. Okay, I'm not just teaching you, I'm reviewing everything with you. That is why this course is designed in a manner where you always get to review what you have learned in your previous sessions. Okay, and if I find that people need more practice, I try to practice more with you guys. Okay, so if it is, do you think this word has a sound ending? Consider it qasiratun. If it is a qasiratun, does it have a sound ending? Right? When you see atun, atin ending, does it guide you? Does it denote a masculine sound ending or a feminine sound plural ending? It is a feminine sound plural ending because uh, all the feminine words in Arabic have strong love or affinity for letter ta, right? They love ta. Okay. Okay. Now let me show you another word. Mudhammatani. How many? No, no, what is the number? Very well done. And what is the gender of this word, my dear students? If I ask you the gender of this word, what will be the gender? It is feminine. It is feminine. And how are you so smart? How do you know that this is a feminine word and it is describing Jannatan? How do you know that? There's a ta there. Ta, 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 ta. Yes, very good job. And alif noon is a giveaway for your dual. Very well done. Now, another word for you. Nadahatani. Nadahatani. It is again a dual. It is again feminine because there's a ta before alif noon, right? Very well done. Okay, now let me show you some people who are relaxing on the cushions. The cushions are filled with istabrak. So muttaki'ina, muttaki'ina. It is a plural word, and the plural in Arabic is three and more. If you look at the end, is it a sound ending or is it a broken plural? It has an ending sound, which is a ina, right? So it has a sound ending. It has a sound ending. And what is a giveaway in this word? How would help you determine that this is a dual? Oh, sorry, this is a plural. There is a yamad there. There is a yamad there, which was a giveaway that this word is a sound masculine plural, right? Muttaki ina, the letter before ya sakin is carrying a kasra. Let's see what else do I have for you guys. Oh no, this al mujrimun. How can we forget about them? Al mujrimuna, al mujrimuna. This is a plural, and this has a, what is the sign of a plural in this word? It has a sound ending, waw noon ending, and this is a masculine sound plural. My dear students, if I ask you, give me only one letter that is a giveaway for a plural, what is that one letter? Everyone must, I am asking for one letter, and that is going to be wow, wow, wow. Your noon may not be there. Your noon may not be there sometimes. Okay. Anytime ask you in word jannatani, give me only one letter now. Previously, we started with the ending. Now I want you to give me the one letter that is a sign of dual. The answer is going to be alif, alif, alif. Okay. Now look at this one. If I ask you al jannataini, al jannataini, give me one letter, just one letter. That is a giveaway for a duel. Your ya. The people who want to be the gold medalist of the course, they are going to also write in their answers Yalin, Yalin, right? If I ask you now again about this one, Muttaki'ina, give me the sign of plural. What is the answer? Yamad, Yamad. Give me the sign of plural in Mujrimuna. Your answer is going to be wow, wow, wow. Okay, because noon may not be sometimes there. Okay, so that was that. And I think when I asked you, when I give you this question, what are the sound plural endings? That means Waumat, how it is Waumat, you will notice the letter before I just said wow is the sign of plural, but wow is always going to be wow madhya here because the letter before it is always going to be carrying a dhamma. Okay, it's going to carry a dhamma. But right now, when I give you a plural word, when I give you a plural that has a wow in it, just tell me that wow is a sign of plural in here. Okay. For this, you can just tell me wow, because only one word out of your plurals is going to be there as Muslimuna or Mujrimuna. So you don't have to distinguish, right? Yeah, you have to distinguish because the ya is there in your dual and ya is there in your plural as well. So that one need to know, which one is which. But when it comes to Muslimuna, do you see any word in the whole entire table which is ending with una ending that has wow in it? There's nothing, right? So keep that in mind that Muslimuna, your giveaway can be just wow, only wow. But it's going to be wow mad. You will find it as wow mad because Muslimuna, mu'minuna, so muttaqiuna, right? Inshallah. So let me show you this one. So what are the sound plural endings? I want you all to keep those mind, everything in mind. Those endings in mind. Like you will include in this and in this question, your masculine sound plural ending, your feminine sound plural ending, just as Aisha Kadir has put it there in your chat. Ina, una, atun, atin. Okay, and keep in mind sometimes there is going to be only vaw and ya, and sometimes there is going to be atun instead of atun. You may have atu, ati. Okay, atu, ati is going to be there as well. Okay, but you must know all that those were all your four sound plural endings. You must all be very familiar with them. So how do we differentiate the broken plurals from the sound plurals? The first thing is going to be that there is no atunatin, there is going no una ina at the end of the word, right? That's an easy and simple question. There is no rocket science. And also we have gone over how there are letters added and subtracted. Harakas changed between a singular and a plural in a word that is a broken plural, right? So what is a type of plural that generally denotes a greater number? Broken plural. B is for big. For those of you who have gone over the slide, and my dear students, please, I will strongly recommend you one thing. When you are the part of the class, make sure whatever information I'm sending you, it is important. Everything that I'm sending you, it is important. You please take a second or a two to go over the slides that are being shared in the group so that everyone is on the same page and we don't have to go over the same concept again and again. Okay, so I have shared with you how broken plurals are. Generally, if a word has a sound plural and a broken plural, the broken plural usually is going to be indicative of a larger number of a bigger number of a bigger number. It denotes a bigger number. B is for big, B is for broken, and S is for sound and S is for small, right? Keep that in mind. So now, if I if I give you this surah, where is that? Here. Al Kafiruna. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was told by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to address Ahle Makkah and say, Kul ya ayyuhal kafirun, al kafiruna. What type of a plural are you seeing? You're seeing a sound plural, right? And al kafiruna, kafir also has kuffar as a plural and kafaratun as a plural. So if a word has both broken and sound plural, what have we learned? That sound plural indicates a lesser number, right? It indicates a lesser number. But why al kafiruna is being used here? Do you wonder now that you know that sound plural is usually 3 to 10? So does it come to your mind that why not ya ayyuhal kuffar? Why not? So are we addressing only 3 to 10, or is it still, there were more than 3 to 10 people? If you count on your fingertips, you will, you can easily count 10 enemies of Islam. On anyone can do that, right? There were more than 10, right? But sometimes, Quran has is a, the language of Arabic is very eloquent. Here, by using a sound plural, which generally denotes a smaller number, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is indicating their smallness in terms of humanity, in terms of their faith, how small they are, how minuscule they are. Okay, it is to belittle them. Yes, Aisha, very well done. So keep that in mind, that you are going to find these nuances in Quran, that how sometimes something which is denoting a smaller number is being used to address a group of people, to denote they may not be literally small, they may be small, they may be small otherwise, to it is to belittle them, as Aisha has written. Okay, so is this clear to all of you, that how yes, Hina, how insignificant they are? Yeah. So that was that. And now I'm going to take you back. Before I do any more review, I will want you to come back to Ism Jins Jami. We have covered in our last session that this was another type of a plural. The singular for this type of plural ends with either a tamar buta or ya mushaddida. Is this clear to all of you? For example, Rumiyun is going to be one person from the Rome. But when I say Romun, Ghulibatu Rome, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said Ghulibatu Rome in Surah to Rome. Is it the entire nation or is it one person? Entire nation, right? And I have explained it in the last session as well. It is ism jins jami. It will denote the entire species. Entire in here, when we are talking about people or a nation, it is going to denote the entire nation of people. Arabiyun is the singular is Arabun. Bakaratun, singular is Bakarun. Someone asked me that is it used for non-living as well? So luatun. What is luatun and marjanatun? Those are the pearls and the rubies that have been mentioned in Surah Ar-Rahman. And you find in Surah Ar-Rahman there is a plural for these words is mentioned, lu'un and marjanun. Okay, and the singular for both of these end with tamarbuta. Habbatun, habbun. So how did I just make a plural out of luatun or marjanatun or habbatun? How did I do that? I just removed the ta. How did I make a plural from Arabiyun and Rumiyun? What did I do? I just removed ya mushaddida. Remember? Have you ever covered this ya mushaddida before? Anyone remembers? Anyone from you? Have you covered this ya mushaddida when I was teaching you something? Something? That there is a sign of an ism, ya nisba, right? Makkiyun. Pakistaniyun. Yes, Nada is bringing another example. So these the ya at the end is showing a relationship. When a person is referred to as Rumiyun, what does it mean? The person belongs to Rome, right? Arabiyun, the person belongs to Arab, Arab land, right? So it is showing a relationship. Makkiyun, something that is Makki, like your Makki surahs, right? And something that was revealed to Prophet before the Hijratul Kubra, right? So your Makki surahs, that the ya at the end, right? So those, ya mushaddada, just keep in mind, okay? So you will see that there are certain words that they can be made plural by just removing the ta marbuta, or by just removing ya mushaddada. Okay, sister, you are going to be given these slides. These slides have been shared with you. You don't have to make a lot of notes from Okay, so is this clear to all of you? And you also are given recordings, right? So that is the purpose of recording. So people who attend the sessions, they are given recordings, so that if they miss something, they can always go back to the recording, right? That is the only sole purpose of sharing the recordings with you. There is nothing we are getting out of it, so you always will get enough time, right? Are you in a group, my dear sister? Because if you don't have access to the notes, please, yeah, if you are in the group, make sure that you go and look at your Google Slides. Everyone must have access. Must have access. If you are not in the group, there are no notes available for you then. But if you are in the group, you should be able to access the notes. And they have been shared with you. I think last weekend, so there should not be a problem. Okay, now the last type of plural that we are going to briefly touch are the words ism, jins, ifradi. So previously the word was jam'i, and now it is ism, jins, ifradi. So what is this? These are the words. They have the same form, whether singular and plural. They're going to be the same. The examples that I have for you are turab, which means dust, zahab, which means gold, asal, which means honey. These may not be the very good examples, but I will give you one which is fulk. You will notice that this word fulk, when it is mentioned in Quran, this word fulk, anyone remembers what is the meaning of fulk? Ship or a boat. Very good job. Very well done. So let me show you here. The same word can be used for a singular, and also the same word can be used, you will find it being used as a plural word. So al-fulk can be one ship, and al-fulk can have a meaning and a translation of boats or ships. Okay, so it can be kashti, and it can also be kashtiyan. Everyone got it? So the same word can be used for one ship, and the same word can be denoting many ships. Okay, keep that in mind. So and the name for this type of a plural is going to be ism jins ifradi. Okay, so from 1 to 5, alhamdulillah, we were able to cover all our 5 different types of plurals, right? No, there is no such thing for that. No such thing for that. No. For ism jins ifradi, one word is going to be denoting the singular and plural. There is no dual. Okay. Even if there is something dual, the same word is going to be used. Okay. Is this clear? So this is, the whole, information about plurals that we have been covering in our past two, I think, 3, 4 sessions, all in one slide. And I hope you find it beneficial. So let me now take you to a Google sheet that I have prepared for you so that, we don't miss anything. Okay. So now, just real quick, before I take you to the next property of an ism, Jund. Jund means army, troops. What type of plural? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so your 1 is Jama Salim, sound plural. Your 2 is broken plural. Your 3 is collective noun. Your 4 is Ism Jins Jam'i. And your 5 is Ism Jins Ifradi. IJJ, Ism Jins Jam'i. Ism Jins Ifradi is going to be IJI. Okay, so now when you look at this word Jund, it has no singular for it. It has no singular for it. It has no singular, but it can have plural for itself, like junud, and you have seen that in Quran, right? It has a plural, but no singular. It is going to be collective noun. It is going to be collective noun. For your ism jins jam'i, your ism jins jam'i do have singulars. They have singulars that end with ta marbuta and ya. This word does not have singular. This word does not have singular. Okay? No, no. You are just going to put it in the category of ism jins, ism jama. It is ism jama, which is a collective noun. Collective noun. And you have seen it on your slide when I was teaching you the collective nouns. Remember? Jund, an army, right? Ism jama, jund. These words appear to be singular. They generally do not have singular, but can have duals and plurals, right? I knew that, sometimes people get, when there's so much information, it can be confusing. So that's why I wanted to take it real slow so that you understand as well. So this is number 3, which is collective noun. Mubashirina, mubashirina, mubashirina. It is number 1, which is your sound plural, the plural that you have learned in the beginning. You are noticing an ending sound. You are noticing a yanun at the end. And the type of ya in this word is, what is the type of ya? It is a masculine sound plural, and it has ya mad, right? Ulatu, think about ulatu. Ulatu, there are 2 words here that mean ulatu. Ulatu. There is atu, atu. So please don't miss this one. Again, your sound plural. Ulatu. Again, atu. Whenever you have atu, ati, atun, atin, it is going to be a sound ending. It's a feminine sound plural because there is a ta there, right? Al-ahmali, al-ahmali. And this word, when you look at this word, al-ahmal, it is a broken plural, very well done. Hamal is a singular, it is a broken plural because what is the giveaway for that? You are not seeing any sound ending. There is no vav noon, there is no ya noon, there is no atun, there is no atin, right? Clear? There is nothing that is, that belongs to a sound ending that is present in this word. When you look at this word, al-mushrikina, al-mushrikina, it is a sound plural. So it is from your 5 types of plurals, it is a sound plural. And if I ask you the gender, is it a sound masculine or sound feminine? It is a masculine plural. Very well done. Shahar, shahar is a singular for this word, Shahru Ramadan, right? So now ashhurin, ashhurin is going to be your broken plural. Okay. Now this one is little tricky. Okay. The way. And this looks very small word, but I want you to try this one. The way. Do you see? And I told you when let me. There is a ya there. There is a very well done, brother Ali Ashraf. Very well done. So zawai, do you notice? There is a ya there. There is a ya there, and it is a yalinia. Yalin. Yalin. So this word is zawai is going to be your dual. My dear students, please think before you answer. Okay? Inshallah, I know you are all trying your best, and we are going to give our best to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to learn His words. You are learning speech of Allah. So keep that in mind. So you have to be very careful while you want to answer, but you have to think before you answer as well, right? So now, Brother Huzaifa, you have to ask Sister Faiza. Bi ayatina. Zawai, Zawai is going to be your what should it be? Do you see anything feminine here in Zawai? Do you see anything feminine? It's a masculine dual. Very good job. Yes, good job. You're not seeing anything. But if it was Zawatai, if I make it Zawatai, what about that then? It is going to be your feminine dual. Very good job. Now look at this one. Bi ayatina. Bi ayati. Ayati. It ayati. It is your sound feminine plural. It is not broken. Ati is the sound ending. Atu, ati, atin is your sound ending. Therefore, ayati is going to be considered sound feminine plural. Khalidina, khalidina. And khalidina is going to be your masculine sound plural. And if I have to just pick one letter, if I just have to pick one letter, what is that letter that help you determine that this is your masculine sound plural? And that is a yamad, yamad, yamad. Azwajin, azwajin. It is also plural. Zoj is a singular. Zoj is a singular. Azwajin is going to be your broken plural. Very well done. Awliya'u. Awliya'u. Can it be sound? Never ever. Waliyun. Waliyun is a singular. Can it be collective noun? Tell me. Can it be some jama? Why not? Ism jama will not have a singular, will not generally have a singular. It cannot be ism jama because ism jama cannot have a singular. This word has a singular. Waliyun. Allah is our wali and Allah is our Mawla, right? Wa Mawlakum. And He is waliyun, right? Darajatin. Darajatin. This is your feminine sound plural. Feminine sound plural. Al-kuffaru. Al-kuffaru is that it is a word which means disbelievers. Disbelievers. It is your broken plural. It is your broken plural. Now look at this one very carefully. Kiflaini. Kiflaini. It is your dual. Very well done. Muhajiratin. Muhajiratin. Feminine sound plural. You can just simply write F SP. So I should be able to figure that out, inshallah. Okay. Qawman. Qawman is a nation. Ism jama. We have a plural for it, aqwam, right? But we don't have. It's always treated as it's always treated as plural, so it is going to be ism jama. Mu'minatin. Mu'minatin is your feminine sound plural. Al-kubur. Qabr is a singular. Al-kubur is going to be an example of broken plural. Ashabi. Ashabi. Sahib. Sahib is a singular. Ashabi is going to be your broken plural, right? Al-zalimuna is going to be your masculine sound plural, and the sign of plural in this word. Give me the sign. Una ending, give me a letter now. I just want one letter. Just one letter. Just I have highlighted on my slides. I would like you all to highlight in your minds. Nadimina. Nadimina. Masculine sound plural. Give me the letter. Give me the letter that is denoting your masculine sound plural. Muhtaduna. Muhtaduna is going to be your masculine sound plural, and the sign of plural is going to be one letter, and that is waw, because you may be missing your noon, okay, and you will see very many examples of that, okay. So that was all that I had for your review. And how many of you were able to complete your feminine table? Because I want to make sure that you have, no, let's see here. Do we have our feminine review? Okay, 1 second. One second. No, this one is not. That's totally fine, Sister Sharifa. You okay? Let me see if you were able to. However, feminine in Arabic. Okay, I think this was that. Sorry, I have to go to Google. Sometimes it shows there. As much as I wanted to take you to the next property, I just don't want. Yeah, they will always have plural meaning. They will always have plural meaning. They can have a dual for themselves, but they always denote they always denote three or more. Their dual also has three or more because they are groups of people. They're always more than three, more than three. Okay. So this was the exercise that was given to you. If I give you the word yada, yada, can somebody give me the number? Keeping in mind, keeping in mind, sometimes noon is not there. Noon is not there. And if you're telling me that yada are the two hands of Abu Lahab, are the two hands of Abu Lahab, what is the sign of your dual? What is the sign of your dual? No, 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 no. You have alif there. So ya is not even there. How can it be the sign of your dual? It is alif. It is alif. It is alif that is give away for the number of the word. And the number of this word is two. And the gender of this word, if you remember this boy that was there for you, right? Two hands, body parts in pairs are your muannas samai, your muannas samai, right? So this word is a feminine word. Lahab. What is the number of lahab? If I asked you the number of lahab and keeping in mind what you have learned before, it is going to be singular, right? Your word by default is singular, and the gender of this word is going to be masculine. There is no reason for it to be feminine, right? Malu. Malu means wealth. By gender, this was a practice for your gender, so it is going to be masculine. It is going to be masculine, right? Mal is going to be, mal is, if I asked you the number now, give me the number. Singular, singular, singular. The plural for mal is amwal. The plural for mal is amwal. Okay. Naran. Naran. Give me the gender. It is feminine. Why so? I don't have any sign. What is making this word feminine? Because Arab said so. Because Arab said so, so it is going to fall under the umbrella of muannas samai. Muannas samai, right? And the number is singular, right? Hammalata. Hammalata. What is the gender of the word? It is feminine, and there is a sign there. It is a sign feminine, right? Muannas qiyasi. Muannas kiyasi. There is a ta marbuta. Very well done. GD. GD means neck. GD, I gave you the translation that, so that there is no confusion. There is no confusion because my purpose is not to confuse you. I want you to learn. So the word is singular, and also the gender is masculine because it is not a body part in pair, right? Masad. Masad is palm fiber. What is the gender? It is masculine. It is singular masculine. Very well done. Now look at the word ariha. Ariha. The winds were on the slides. What, so it is the part of your, because Arab said so, muannas samai, so it is feminine. And the number. If I ask you now the number is going to be singular, right? Okay, so now our time is up. I will have to end the session here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Sister Faiza has to say something, so she has to make an announcement. Please stay with us. Ameen wa yakum, my dear sisters. Sister Faiza.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, my very dear students. So just a quick reminder, inshallah, you are going to be seeing your attendance is already marked. Okay, so you don't have to worry about your attendance. Inshallah, I'm marking that. And again, I'm going to remind you guys, I'm seeing most of you guys, more than 95% of you guys are very regular, which is very good, alhamdulillah. Very good job. I am so proud of you all. So I keep on looking, and I just have lots of prayers for you all. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you all steadfast. But just a reminder, if you are going to miss 2 classes in row, so you know what we are going to do. So inshallah, we are all very strict about our attendance. Inshallah, okay. So we have to be cruel to be kind. Yeah, okay. So inshallah, if there is any question, make sure that you text me and don't ask any questions other than the question related to your lesson during your session from Sister Saima. She's not going to tell you where are the notes. She doesn't know where are the YouTube recordings. She is not going to answer that questions. Okay. So inshallah, you contact me. If I don't respond to you, then please remind me. Okay, inshallah, because I am multitasking, lots of groups. So inshallah, you're going to remind me. Okay, so I hope that you understand. And Jazakallah khairan. Will we have exams? Inshallah, Sister Shanaz, yes, we will have exams. Any other questions? Can we get the Google Sheet of number? Inshallah, I'll be sharing that very soon. Inshallah, I'll be sharing the YouTube link. Please. Just a reminder, I personally used to watch these recordings definitely before coming to the session. Subhanallah, I have also done dream. I always make sure in every session before I enter Sister Saima's advanced group, I listen to the same like recording. So please make sure that you listen to the recordings if you have to, and it's okay if you have to go back again and again. So don't hesitate, okay, inshallah. Any other questions you guys have? Okay, inshallah. And yes, seems like can be informed directly on the WhatsApp group if happens to be absent. No, not in the WhatsApp group. No, you're supposed to text me. Otherwise, my WhatsApp group is going to be not looking that good. I want to keep it clean. Can you give a small recap of today? Sister Rukaiya, this recap is actually going to be given by Sister Saima on Saturday. Okay, exam is after how many sessions? Sister Tasmiya, we are not going to worry about exam, inshallah. For now, we are going to focus on the ism, and inshallah, once the exam will be coming, I'm going to give you maybe 2-3 weeks before I will like Sister Simon will open your assignment. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, and whatever you are given in terms of your sheets, you are going to keep them with you. Okay, so once we will open the portal, meaning I'm going to ask you submit your sheets, then you can submit in that one. Okay, so if somebody has issue copying the sheet, it is okay. Please write it down on the notebook the way that you used to do when you were little. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your efforts. So please make a table and attempt just fill it like the way you should be. Okay, on your own notebook. Anything else? No questions? We are all good? And again,
I don't know how to take out the sheet. How will I be able to send if there is some exam or something like that?
So what is the question? Say that again, my dear sister.
I don't know how to take out the sheet. If there is an exam, I don't know how it is being filled up. So, like, how will I be able to send it?
No, you don't have to send it anywhere. You are supposed to fill the sheet And when the sheet is being discussed in the session, then you are going to put your answers and you are going to mark yourself.
I think Sister Faiza, she's asking about the exam. The exams are on Google
Yeah,
Forms.
no, we are not. We are not. We are going to do the Google quiz. So inshallah, you just have to click, 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 click. Okay. So it's not going to be a sheet exam. Do we have to submit Google Sheets? Sister Finsa, this is what I was saying. My dear sister, keep it with you and then telematch and mark yourself. Okay. Inshallah. Maghrib time, Salah, going into class time. Okay, this Sister Sharifa, this is a very good question, very good concern. Where you can imagine we have a student from, I actually said the names of the countries where the students are from. And we cannot stick to any particular country time when we can, everyone is comfortable with. So inshallah, you're going to try your best. And I'm sure the Maghrib Salah is not taking you 30 minutes. So inshallah, as soon as you're done with your class, Salah, then you can join the class. Keep in mind the recording is going to be shared. So you should immediately go and check the recording, okay, as soon as it is shared. Again, the playlist is being shared. So I'm seeing I am sharing the recordings with you all. And some of you sisters are confused. No, I was asking for the session number 4 recording. No, this is a playlist. So click on the link. All the sessions are going to be in the playlist, okay? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your efforts and accept from us too. Yeah, Jazakallah khair, my dear sisters. And this is all Sister Sarf is
I have a
doing.
question with Sister Saima. That is
Yes.
kafiruna is the plural or is
What do you think? Sister, what do you think? Al kafiruna, kafara, right? So what is this waw and noon doing in the end?
the plural is
Yeah?
the plural.
Yes, it is plural. This is a waw.
It's Rafa plural,
Good
right?
job. Very good. Exactly. You knew the answer. Barakallah feek. Very well done.
How
Very
about
good.
you say the qasiratu?
Yeah, you tell me kosara root letter, right? Atun, alif ta, there is something added, right? So this is again a sound feminine plural. Okay? So inshallah,
Qasiratu. So it's a dual plural?
dual plural, there is no such thing dual
Because
plural.
there is a alif over there,
No, but there is no, but this ta of kasiratun is not going to be dropped. Okay, so this is alif ta combination is seen. So when you talk about the dual feminine, then my dear sister, you have a ta there, which is telling you, okay, so what is going to be my, is this my dual
I think we
or?
can.
I don't know.
Inshallah, sister, send me your question in the group. Inshallah, I'll be able to answer. Sister Simon, do you want to add something?
No, I don't want to add something. I think we can cover it in the next session because I forgot to stop the recording. So I just don't.
Okay, inshallah. Inshallah, yes, you can.